Testing, 1, 2. Testing. Okay. Good evening, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order. This is our work session. We're starting right at 6 o'clock. We're gonna start with our roll call, please.
Yes, good evening. This is the roll call for the November 3rd, 2025 work session. Mayor Butler. Let the record reflect Mayor Butler is walking in. Councilmember James,
Present.
Councilmember Gunn,
Present.
Councilmember Gutierrez, Councilmember Akins Wells,
Here.
Councilmember Mears.
Here.
Mayor Butler and Mayor Pro Tem James, you have a quorum.
Thank you. That was a roll call. So tonight's agenda, is there anything that the governing body desires to add and or delete? All right, not hearing anything. Is there a motion to adopt tonight's agenda?
So moved.
Thank you. That was Councilman Mears. Is there a
Madam
second?
Mayor, there's that ordinance, if you'd like to add that to the agenda.
What ordinance?
It's
Yes.
before you
Yes, so
to amend the ethics ordinance.
Where is it?
I believe it's in your book if it's not out already.
Okay.
so,
Okay.
yeah, so I'll make, I don't know if he has to rescind his motion or I can just amend the motion.
You can amend the motion.
Where is the
Okay.
actual ordinance? I don't see it.
So I will make a motion to add the ordinance number 25-17 to the work session agenda.
All right, there's a motion. Is there a second? All right, that was Councilwoman Gunn. 2025-17. There was a second. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, so what's the change of the ordinance?
I can talk about it now, or do you want me to talk about it when it comes up as an agenda item?
It's open for discussion.
Okay, so essentially it allows the appointment of a third party to review ethics complaints. It sets the requirements for that third party. They've got to be an attorney. They've got to be licensed to practice law for 5 years. In the event that there is no sitting ethics board.
I thought we did that already.
So what was done previously was a resolution. So it didn't, in fact, amend the ordinance itself. So this just cleans things up to allow it. And so
Thank
it's codified in the text.
Ms. Randy, the vote, please.
Yes, Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn,
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez, Councilmember Akins Wells, Councilmember Mears.
All right, thank you. The consent agenda. Is there anything that the governing body desires to add and or delete from tonight's consent agenda? All right, is there a motion to adopt and approve tonight's consent agenda?
So moved.
That was Councilwoman James. Is there a second?
Second.
That was Councilwoman Wells. Is there any discussion? All right, Miss Randy, please.
Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn,
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez, Councilmember Akins Wells,
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Old business, council discussion on a proposed amendment to the charter to amend section 2.15 inquiries and investigations of Article 2, governmental structure. Background and history. In accordance with OCGA 36-35-3, the mayor and council of the city of Forest Park are authorized to amend the city charter. The proposed amendment seeks to revise section 2.15 inquiries and investigations of Article 2, governmental structure. At the recent strategic planning retreat, the governing body reached a consensus to amend the charter by revising the investigation process. Under the proposed revision, investigations would still be permissible, but would require formal approval by the full governing body before proceeding. The amendment did not receive, the necessary number of votes for passage at the September 15th, 2025 regular session meeting. As a result, the proposed ordinance must be re-advertised for 3 consecutive weeks. The ordinance first reading and consideration are scheduled for the work session meeting on November 3rd, 2025 at 6 p.m. The second and final reading, along with potential adoption, is scheduled for the regular session meeting on November 17th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Questions or comments? Councilwoman James? Councilwoman Gunn?
No.
Councilman Gutierrez? Councilwoman Wells?
No.
And Councilman Mears?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Council discussion on the 2026 City Council Observed Holidays Calendar. Background and history. Each year, the City of Forest Park adopts an official holiday calendar to provide consistency for employees and residents. The calendar generally follows federal and state observances, including New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Memorial Day, Juneteenth, Independence Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. When a holiday falls on a weekend, it is observed on the nearest weekday in alignment with common government practice. The proposed 2026 holiday calendar follows these standards to ensure continuity of operations and clarity for the public. Staff is requesting approval of the 2026 observed holiday calendar. Questions or comments, Councilwoman James? No. Councilwoman Gunn?
None.
Councilman Gutierrez? Councilwoman Wells?
No.
All right. Oh, and Councilman Mears?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Council discussion to approve conditional use permit 2025-05 for 564 Main Street to establish and operate a workforce training center as part of a multifunctional corporate campus within the downtown Main Street district in Ward 2. Background and history. The applicant, Mid-South Roof Systems, requests approval of a conditional use permit for the property located at 564 Main Street to allow the adaptive reuse and renovation of an existing 2.85 acre commercial site within the downtown Main Street zoning district. The site, formerly used for exhibit and display manufacturing, is proposed to be redeveloped into a multifunctional corporate campus housing. Oh, wait, hold on, what's my place? MSR, administrative offices, workforce training facility, and operational support functions. The project includes the renovation and repurposing of several existing buildings to accommodate office, training, and support activities, along with the demolition of a small garage and partial structure to improve site access, parking, and landscaping. While the downtown Main Street district permits professional offices, the proposed training and material uses are not specifically listed as allowable uses, necessitating the conditional use permit request. The conditional use permit process allows the city to evaluate the compatibility of such uses within the district. The proposed training center is internal to MSRS's workforce and is not expected to create adverse impacts related to traffic, noise, or neighborhood character. The project represents a strategic reinvestment and adaptive reuse that supports economic vitality and aligns with the city's goals for revitalization of the downtown area. A public hearing will be held during the regular session meeting. Good evening.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, City Manager, Interim City Manager. Thank you for your time today. This is for MSRS, Mid-South Roofing Systems. They are working to move their corporate campus to our downtown Main Street area. This has been in the works for about 2 years. And they did recently go to Planning Commission back in October and received an approval with conditions. I have provided those conditions to you all in your packet. And we're just seeking approval of the conditional use permit today so that they're able to move forward with their adaptive mixed use of this building, adaptive use of this building.
Great, thank you. Councilwoman James? Councilwoman Gunn?
I looked at the packet and, what I was, impressed with the 2.85 acres is the improvements that were, included, with the demolition itself, with the new parking. I'm glad you guys are on top and looking at the landscaping. They will be, providing the pedestrian enhancements, or that's on the city, that's on them?
No, they will be providing pedestrian enhancements as well as creating on-street parking. So they will be moving those lot lines or that line from the street backwards so that they can create on-street parking. And they also will be maintaining that silo tower for the character of the neighborhood since it's a staple in the area.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we are going to get a unified look, because I'm noticing that Main Street is a black and white look going down. And so they are going to aesthetically blend in with that look also. Very impressed with the zoning criteria and the analysis that was presented to them. So I was impressed. I looked at all the factors and everything. I'm excited about this enhancement that's going to take part in Ward 2, that is going to give a new look, a real productive ongoing look, and the aspects of them bringing in jobs here to the city. I'm excited about that. And I fall in sync. I agree with you guys totally with the staff recommendation of approval. Great job with the package and the information that you put in. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Councilman Gutierrez?
No, thank you for the updates.
Councilwoman Cruz?
No, thank you.
Councilman Mears?
No, ma'am, thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
Council discussion on the 2026 City Council meeting calendar. Background and history. Section 2.20 of the city charter provides that the city council shall hold regular meetings at a stated time and place by ordinance, not less than twice a month. The city of Forest Park typically holds council meetings on the first and third Mondays of each month. However, when a national holiday falls on a Monday, the meeting is rescheduled for the first Tuesday of that month. These adjusted dates are noted in red on the attached calendar. Staff is requesting approval of the 2026 City Council meeting calendar as presented. Councilwoman James, questions or comments? Councilwoman Gunn?
None.
Councilman Gutierrez? Councilwoman Wells?
No.
And Councilman Mears?
No, ma'am, thank you.
Oh, wow. All right, the ethics ordinance. Background and history.
All right,
Like-
so I can handle that. So as stated previously, the ethics ordinance, well, it currently provides for there to be an ethics board. There currently is no sitting ethics board. So in the event a ethics complaint is received, this amendment will take care of that. So it would allow a independent third-party hearing officer to be appointed. It includes the specific requirements. As I mentioned, they must be a licensed attorney. They have to be in good standing with the Georgia Bar. They have to have been practicing for at least 5 years. They cannot reside within the city of Forest Park. They cannot be an appointed official. I can't serve as an ethics hearing officer. No city attorney, no one with a contract with the city could serve. And so also it would allow them to have all the powers of an ethics board.
Thank you. Councilwoman James?
So my question has to do with the difference between the ordinance and the resolution that
Right.
we did.
So the prior resolution, I believe, is in 2021. It appointed a law firm to act as the hearing officer, but it did not amend the ordinance. So on its face, the ordinance still says ethics board hears all complaints. So that's why this amendment was necessary.
So when we passed the resolution, I thought it was like open-ended. It said
Well, so I think you could consider the appointment open-ended, but the ordinance itself has to be amended just to cure the conflict.
Gotcha. Okay.
Councilwoman Gunn,
No question.
Councilman Gutierrez, Councilwoman Wells.
No.
Councilman Mears. All right, thank you. And we do have executive session. So is there a motion to recess the work session and enter into executive session for personnel, litigation, real estate, and or legal matters?
So move.
That was Councilwoman James, second by Councilwoman Gunn. All in favor? All right, thank you. We shall return. To adjourn the work session and, the executive session, excuse me, and reconvene into the work session.
So moved.
That's Councilwoman James, a second by Councilwoman Gunn. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. So the work session is adjourned. And the regular meeting. It is 7:01, and the regular session for mayor and council for November 3rd is called to order. Tonight's invocation will be done by Elder Cook. Is he here? No? Okay. All right, Mr. Evans, you volunteered. So all those who are able to stand, please do so. Remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this wonderful day you've given us to gather here, Lord, and to be about the city's business, Lord. I pray that you will give our elected officials wisdom and knowledge, and I pray that they will seek your guidance on everything they do about this city, Lord. We bless you. Thank you for blessing us beyond measure every single day, Lord. Be with each and every one of us, and as we carry about our day, Lord. In Jesus' holy and precious name I pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. I know, sorry, Elder Cook. Miss Randy, roll call, please.
Yes, good evening. This is the roll call for the regular session of November 3rd, 2025. Mayor Butler,
Present.
Councilmember James,
Present.
Councilmember Gunn,
Here.
Councilmember Gutierrez, Councilmember Akins Wells,
Here.
Councilmember Mears.
Here.
Mayor Butler, you have a quorum.
Thank you so much. So with the agenda for tonight, we do know that we're gonna add the ethics ordinance 2025-17. Is there any other items the governing body desires to add in or delete from the agenda? All right, is there a motion to adopt tonight's agenda with the addition of the ethics ordinance?
So moved.
That was Councilwoman James. Is there a second? That was Councilwoman Wells. Is there any discussion? Miss Randy, please.
Councilmember James,
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn,
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez, Councilmember Akins Wells.
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the consent agenda. Is there anything the governing body desires to add and or delete? Not hearing anything. Is there a motion to adopt and approve tonight's consent agenda?
So moved.
That was Councilwoman James. Is there a second?
Second.
That was Councilwoman Gunn. Is there any discussion? All right, Miss Randy?
Councilmember James,
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn,
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez, Councilmember Akins Wells. Yes. Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the minutes from October 20th, our work session and regular meeting. Is there anything that the governing, are there any changes to be recommended? All right, not hearing any. Is there a motion to group set minutes together and approve as is?
So moved.
That was Councilwoman James. Is there a second?
A second.
That was Councilwoman Gunn. Is there any discussion? Miss Randy, please.
Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn,
Bless you.
Councilmember Gutierrez.
Yeah.
Councilmember Akins Wells.
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Our public comments, Miss Randy, please.
Yes. Per the Charter, Section 2-1-7, Rules of Procedure and Decorum. Comments will be limited to a total of 3 minutes per speaker. 21 minutes are allotted in total. Members of the public are not allowed to participate in any debate or discussion conducted by the governing body members. All public comments must be limited to matters on the agenda or over which the governing bodies has jurisdiction. Each person must maintain a decorous demeanor and refrain from personal attacks upon members of the governing body or employees, shouting and using obscene language. All questions and comments shall be directed to the presiding officer, and members of the governing body may respond to comments during their closing comments if they desire.
Thank you. And we have two. We'll start with Ms. Falami.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
I come before you I think we need to drop the volume. But nevertheless, I come to you all to say thank each and every one of you all for your service. As you all know, we will be finalizing our election on tomorrow evening. I wish each of you all the best, and I hope that you all continue to work within the city as you are within this race. Sometimes we have candidates that come before us only for a seat, but we never actually see them in the community to engage themselves or enhance resources for the community. Within saying that, I personally take this opportunity with this federal shutdown to inform you all with the seniors within our city. I can promise you they will be okay. I have gone to numerous different events with seniors to advise them and give them the knowledge about a board I sit with that we have an Empower line. Whereas I serve as the vice chair for the ARC, the Atlanta Regional Commissioners for Older American Act, and we are doing some great collaboration here in Clayton County. We are leading in the right direction for its nutritional help, transportation, and also medical. And with a shutdown doesn't mean that everything has to be a rush. We are empowerment line through the Atlanta Regional Commissioners, and we are well funded, and we are working to make sure that each and every one of our seniors be taken care of. Because our motto is to keep no senior isolated. I have invited numerous of you all to come into that room to educate you, as well as we'll be willing to come before you all to do a presentation. This is a serious time. And when I find that my seniors are becoming homeless for whatever reason, it doesn't matter what the reason they are becoming misplaced. I'm going to make sure within my power that they get a shelter. And we need to recognize that we can work so strongly together in collaboration. You bring what you bring, and other bring what they bring. And if you put it together, you mix up a great, powerful resource. And I come to tell you today, we have the resource. We have the power. Madam Chair serves on the ARC board as the commissioner for this city. There is so much great power in unity. So I'm going to yield my time, and I'll be back next year with a presentation.
All right. Well, Ms. Falami and Ms. Thomas. Good evening.
With a point of privilege, Madam Chair, Ms. Thomas deal with respiratory, and she asked that I ask for a point of privilege to speak on her behalf. So if I can ask for a point of privilege, I greatly appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll proceed.
Yes.
Ms. Thomas' concern is about the Porter with the new management which has taken over the property at Holland Park. They was not able, some of them able to post their rent due to the porter is not working properly. They have maintenance problem, and they have no porter to report their issues they're having in their property. And as we all know, the property is being assessment right now. It just got transitioned over to new management. So I have spoken to Ms. Dennis, and we will come over to the UR where this actually go. So we are in the alignment of getting a solution on the future Holland Park. As we know, Holland Park has been somewhat overlooked, but not overlooked because of communication. And the communication stood that they felt alone. But one great day, they began to get a communication with Ms. Dennis becoming the board as the executive director for economics development. She began the advisory team. She had community meeting. I think they mostly concerned because when they went to pay their rent today, they could not get in the porter. Some of them have never missed paying their rent, and they do not want to accumulate any late fees. They want to be able to use their own financial institution to submit their payment, such as if they're banking with Bank of America, they want to be able to use their personal checks. They want to be able to do a debit. They want to be able to get credit for them doing the transaction so they can have paper trail. I have spoke with Ms. Dennis. Ms. Dennis have really assured me that she will look in it first thing and I take her word. But needless to say, the most concern is the porter, and Miss Dennis says she's gonna get on it. I know Miss Dennis, and I know she'll get on it. And I don't know if Miss Joanne has any more concerns, no more than a lot of buildings out there have square hotels. Miss Joanne deal with a respiratory problem. They're dealing with mold. So I know it's we finally got the contract back. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. So maybe we can move forward to bringing that up to turn that it will be living and affordable for our seniors that resides out in Holland Park. We also need to get our public works to go out there and look at the property ground. It is sad, sore eyes, roots growing through the parking lot. And Miss Joe, I'm gonna have to yield my time because I only got 2 seconds. God bless you.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Ms. Thomas? Hell. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And Councilwoman James, you got all that, right? All right, thank you. City managers report. Chief, you have the floor, ma'am.
Greetings, Mayor and Council. Thank you for the opportunity to present the November 3rd, 2025 City Manager's Report. During my first 60 days as interim city manager, our administration remained focused on stabilizing operations, reinforcing communication, and maintaining momentum on key priority initiatives. You'll hear some of those initiatives this evening. The city continues to operate as a service-friendly, fiscally responsible, and strategically aligned with the One Forest Park vision. All the essential services remain uninterrupted across all city departments. Directors and department heads continue to collaborate closely to enhance efficiency, maintain compliance, and ensure timely delivery of services to residents and businesses. On Thursday, October 30th, city leadership hosted Slavin Management Consultants, the executive search firm that's conducting the recruitment process for the next city manager. The consultants were provided with a comprehensive tour of all city departments, along with detailed updates on major city projects. This engagement with Director Dennis narrating has ensured that they are now well informed and prepared to move the city forward with the next phase of the selection process. I would also like to take a moment to recognize recent promotions, new hires, and achievements that continue to strengthen our city's workforce and organization. The first one being our very own council member, Hector Gutierrez. GMA celebrated 2 officials, one being our very own Hector Gutierrez to be named to Georgia's Trends 2025 40 Under and 40 list. GMA celebrates these 2 persons chosen for their professional success and community engagement. These municipal leaders have shown great dedication to their city's growth and development. Their efforts highlight the dedication that strengthens Georgia's cities. I would like to just mention this quote that Councilmember Gutierrez stated. Councilmember Hector Gutierrez joked. He said, "I had a life of public service and didn't even know it." I thought that was kind of funny. After serving as a member of the Georgia National Guard after high school, he was guided to a career in teaching by a mentor in 2014 while working with the nonprofit Teach for America. He relocated to Forest Park and was hired at Unidos Dual Language School, aiming to immerse himself in the community. So, Councilman Gutierrez, congratulations on this nomination. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge two new hires. Miss Ambrisha James, Planner One. I don't believe she's present. And a promotion, Miss Sharice K. Clay as our Main Street Manager. Additionally, I did see our new hire to the fire department, our new division chief of training, Miss Marion McDaniel, comes by way of Atlanta and Rockdale. So excited to have her on the team. All right. In my closing comments, well, before I get to closing comments, I forgot. I got one more special presentation that we didn't add to the agenda. But Mayor and Council, I would love for you to just hear and see this masterpiece. And I hope that you are very excited and happy with what you're about to hear and see. Ms. Samaria McCoy.
Okay, I'll wait for Miss Pauline to pass those out.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss Warrior. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening, Mayor Butler, City Council, Interim City Manager, and City of Forest Park residents. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Samaria McCoy, and I serve as the city's executive assistant. However, this evening, I come before you in a different capacity. I come to you as a creative to present my latest contribution, the Forest Park City Profile. Over the past 2 years, much of my work has been on display, from the creation of the We Are One Forest Park logo to the city manager's reports, which you can find published on issue.com every month, and even the city passport created exclusively for the Off the Rails trolley experience. The city profile was created to aid in the recruitment of our new city manager. It aims to showcase who we are, what we have accomplished, and where we're headed. A guide of sorts that provides direction for future potential candidates so that we can continue on a path forward. What began as a recruitment tool quickly evolved into something more, a snapshot of our city's leadership, initiatives, and identity. What you will see before you is not a comprehensive overview, but rather a foundation, a document with room to grow alongside the organization itself. As a team, our goal was to portray Forest Park in the way that reflects our shared progress and potential. The profile highlights our strengths and our priorities, and the 3 pillars that guide our work: operational efficiency, neighborhood sustainability, and economic development. So without further delay, let's take a look. The city profile evolved into a booklet that not only informs, but also aims to tell the story of Forest Park. It begins with an overview of our demographics, location, and community character, followed by an introduction to our esteemed mayor and city council members, which includes their biographies and a summary of their key initiatives. It goes on to paint a picture of our city leadership, showcasing our significant accomplishments and ongoing initiatives across the organization, followed by a brief description of city buildings and parks, current capital projects, and local schools. Next, we showcase our list of authorities, boards, and committees, highlighting their general functions. And of course,
No profile about Forest Park would be complete without mentioning our gym, Fort Gillem. Finally, we close the booklet with a list of our digital assets. I hope you enjoy the city profile as we strive to move forward and build upon our successes. We look ahead with optimism as we prepare to welcome the next city manager. I also want to extend a huge thank you to Interim City Manager Clemens and Ms. Warrior for recognizing my talents, and a big shout out to Javon Lloyd and Kwame Marshall, who so affectionately allowed me to be the third unofficial member of the PIO team. This booklet would not be possible without you. Thank you.
Greetings, Mayor and Council. Sorry. Just an extended part of the city manager's report. I just wanted Samara to come up here and highlight her creative artistry. It's one thing to recognize the talent in others. It's another thing to allow them to showcase their own talent, and I truly believe in that. So it's a masterpiece. It's a coffee table's masterpiece. And I see this booklet being transcended far beyond our organization. So thank you, Ms. McCoy.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Thank you.
That concludes the city manager's report.
All right. let's see. Our presentation on our capital improvement projects. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Mayor. Mayor Butler, members of the City Council, City Manager, Interim City Manager Clemens. It is my pleasure to present this evening's update on the city capital improvement projects. Over the past several months, our team has continued to make significant progress in advancing key infrastructure initiatives that enhance the quality of life of our residents, support economic growth, and ensure long-term sustainability of our community assets. This report provides a summary of current project statuses, highlights recent accomplishments, and outlines the next steps as we move forward with our capital improvement plan. If you'll follow the slide, I'd like to introduce you to our capital projects team. To the left is Interim City Manager, Ms. Latasha Clemens, Alton Matthews, Public Works Director, Mr. John Wiggins, Finance Director, and Mr. Lisa Adams, our Procurement Manager. The agenda consists of a welcome and introduction, capital projects overview, funding source, and budget projections, expectations, and next steps. The capital improvement projects consist of 6 projects. Project number 1, Linda Way Sidewalk Improvements. Funding sources from 2008 SPLOST. Approximate project budget is $330,000. This project is about 80% complete and is on its way. It involved replacement of existing sidewalk on Linda Way that incorporated ADA compliant ramps and driveways. Project number 2, Forest Parkway median landscape improvements. This is from the 2015 SPLOST, approximately $447,000. The project includes construction of landscaping along Forest Park median from the Farmers Market, which is the city limits, to city limits heading towards Jonesboro Road. Pending the wet weather conditions, the project will have landscaping per design and is on schedule. Legacy Dog Park. This park is located at Bill Lee Park on Main Street. It's capitally funded. Project budget is $45,000. And as of today, we are substantially complete with a few minor tasks remaining and ready for a ribbon cutting. Project number 4, Theater Park. We have started that project. It's about 90% complete. Remaining items include gym equipment installation and erection of a pavilion. Project number 5, Star Park Amphitheater and park renovations. That is also SPLOST funding. Estimated budget at $10 million. Currently, the project is still in design. Civil plans are under review between Public Works and Falcon for revisions to take back to the design engineer for any revisions that may be needed. Project number 6, That is the City Center Construction Project. Funding source is SPLOST and bond funds, approximately 100 million. This project is a joint project. It's called a CMAR project, Construction Manager at Risk. And it's a dual consultant project with our design consultant, Precision Planning Incorporated, and our general contractor, excuse me, Carroll Daniels Construction. It's a collaboration with the project team and staff relocation, where we are coordinating in-house relocation of staff as demolition is in progress. In summation, Linda Way Sidewalk Project, 80% complete. Median landscape improvements, 30% complete. Legacy Dog Park, I would say 95% complete. Theater Park is 90% complete. And in planning will be Star Park Amphitheater. And in pre-construction, the City Center construction projects. Next steps, always continue monitoring the project milestones, budget adherence, and contractor progress. We address access and coordination challenges and discuss upcoming SPLOST and other capital improvement funding priorities. Prepare quarterly status reports for Mayor and Council. This ends our presentation, and thank you for your commitment and partnership and support. Any questions?
Excellent. Very good. Councilman James, questions or comments?
Very good, looks very good. I'm looking forward to Waldrop Drive being on one of those project lists soon.
That is coming soon as currently under easement acquisitions.
Councilman Gunn?
No questions. Great job.
Councilman
Continue.
Gutierrez?
No, thank you for this. I think the community deserves to know. I am looking forward to these quarterly updates just to keep everybody updated. And, you know, we see the progress and the work happening. So the progress reports are well executed. Thank you.
Councilwoman Wells. Goodness, get it right.
No.
Councilman Mears.
No
All right, thank
question.
you all
Thank
very
that.
much.
Board.
Thank you.
Good.
All right, so we have our public hearing. Is there a motion to recess the regular meeting and enter into our public hearing for conditional use permit 2025-05?
So moved.
That was Councilwoman James. Is there a second? That was Councilwoman Gunn. Is there any discussion? Ms. Randy, please.
Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn.
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez. Councilmember Akins Wells.
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Conditional use permit 2025-05 for 564 Main Street to establish and operate a workforce training center as part of a multifunctional corporate campus within the downtown Main Street district in Ward 2. Now, per our charter, 10 minutes is allotted per side to speak on this conditional use permit request. So if there's anyone that wanted to speak in favor of this conditional use permit for 564 Main Street, you may line up at the podium now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here. My name is April Ingram. My address is 3688 Clearview Avenue, Atlanta. I am acting on behalf of the owner applying for the conditional use permit to do the renovations at the facility. And they're looking forward to being in the city. They're already on Dixie Road, but they're looking forward to moving to this new facility and generating some activity there, employment, and just bringing a little life to the area.
Thank you. Ms. Falame's behind you.
Yes, I would be in favor with this if these conditional use is followed through. And we have someone to monitor and make sure they are actually branded so that those constituents and the constituents throughout the city can know what has been bought into that ward. This is a long time coming, and it should be a great opportunity for the constituents to be able to show their soft skill, to show what they have to enhance this center. We don't want it to be paced up and then it gets where it get no attention. We want to make sure it is branded correctly. We have friendly people to greet our resident. We want to make sure that we have the necessary resources to meet every individual that come in to utilize this service, that they feel they are important. No judgment going in, but enhancing our citizen to make sure they feel welcoming when they come. And please, let's make sure when we approve this, that it is going to do solely what it says it's going to do for not only the ward, but for our city. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. Yeah, I want to reiterate what Ms. Flammy just said. That building, the previous owner there, that business was here for decades. And it's been sitting there vacant for a long time. And it's sad to see that there. I would love to see, like I said, as long as everything is in compliance, them to be there. We need more businesses in here. I mean, I've mentioned it many a time, but to have somebody willing to bring their home office here is great, because maybe they will open up some other facilities if they need something for warehousing and things like that. Would be great. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else? All right, not seeing anyone else. Is there anyone who's not in favor of conditional use permit 2025-05? You may line up at the podium now. All right. Not seeing anyone. Is there a motion to close said public hearing and reconvene into our regular meeting?
So move.
That's Councilwoman James. Is there a second? That's Councilwoman Gunn. Is there any discussion? Ms. Randy, please.
Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're voting to close it.
Go back into the
Okay.
regular meeting, then we gotta vote on it.
Apologize. Yes, sorry.
Councilmember Gunn.
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez. Yes. Councilmember Akins Wells.
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Now, is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Thank you. That's Councilwoman James. Is there a second?
A second.
That was Councilman Mears. Is there any discussion? Ms. Randy, please.
Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn.
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez. Councilmember Akins Wells.
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a motion to approve the 2026 City Council meeting calendar?
So move. I'll
That's
second.
Councilwoman Wells, second by Councilwoman James. Is there any discussion? All right, Ms. Randy?
One moment, give me one moment. You said it was made by James and seconded by who?
No, it's, made by Wells and
Wells.
second by James.
My apologies, let me capture this. Council, member James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn.
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez.
Yes.
Councilmember Akins Wells.
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the 2026 City Council observed holidays calendar?
So move.
That was Councilwoman Wells,
I'll second.
second by Councilwoman James. Is there any discussion? Ms. Randy, please.
Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn.
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez.
Yes.
Councilmember Akins Wells.
Yes.
Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the ethics ordinance 2025-17?
So
That was Councilwoman Wells. Is there a second?
I'll second.
That was Councilwoman James. Is there any discussion? All right, Ms. Randy?
Councilmember James.
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn.
Yes.
Councilmember Gutierrez. Councilmember Akins Wells. Councilmember Mears.
Yes, ma'am.
Closing comments, Councilwoman James, you ready?
Yes. Thanks everyone for coming out. We had a wonderful food giveaway this past Thursday. I'll have pictures next time for you all. We did have a little hiccup with the truck. It came a little late, so we had to clear out of the bus lane, but it ended up being a great time to help our community with extra food. Want to remind everyone, tomorrow is your voting day, and you will go to your regular precinct, wherever you normally would vote at a regular election. That's where you will go to cast your vote for the city election, as well as the county election and the statewide election that's on the ballot. Want to remind everyone, on November the 12th, I am hosting a financial literacy seminar with a licensed financial planner. It's going to be at the Senior Center from 5:30 to 7. The information will be on the website, but if you want information on how to transfer your assets and your wealth, protect your assets and transfer wealth effectively, understand tools like wills, trust, and insurance, avoid common mistakes that cost families money, hear from a licensed financial professional. She'll be here on November the 12th from 5:30 to 7 at the Senior Center. And then finally, the ward meeting I host every third Thursday of the month will go on as usual on the 20th at the Leonard Hartsfield Seniors Community Center, of course, at 696 Main Street. So come on out. That starts promptly at 5 o'clock. It's also available via Zoom if you're not able to make it in person. But come out and see that. And please go to our website. It's beautiful. Our PIO department has done a wonderful job making it very user-friendly. And you can get everything you need right there. So go to our website and get all the information that you need. Thank you all so much for coming out.
Good evening, everybody again. Thanks everybody for coming out. Your time is so precious. I want to give out resources for Forest Park to tap into. And you guys go to Clayton County Community Service Authority. Now, they are going to be opening up low-income home energy assistant program. That is going to start December the 1st. That's for persons who are 65 years and older, who are medically homebound. And also the second date will be January the 1st. A lot of you guys were calling me about a computer giveaway. The computer giveaway is at Clayton County Community Service. You will have to register, and it is going to be a drawing for those computers that will be released. So go to Clayton County Community Service right here, 1000 Main Street. Tap in, register, get somebody, our senior citizens, get somebody to help you, some of those grandkids to get you to know how to tap in and utilize the barcode. Also, we're so proud of the city of Forest Park, our own resource center here, Elevate, that opens to that is open to the community for job placement services, recruitment and hiring events, vocational training and certification, financial literacy courses, and transportation assistance. Now, people were asking for hours, Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Also Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Thursdays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that is at 819 Forest Parkway. In Forest Park, Georgia. You guys tap into what we have right in our own backyard. I'm excited about everything that's taking place, and just stay encouraged. Thank you to our staff, all persons, Director Tariq. Amazing job, always just keeping the atmosphere going and enhanced. We had an amazing time just to see those babies out there having fun, the different activities that went on. Finch was out there on guard, didn't even have a badge on. He always on guard in the cut somewhere looking. And so thank you everybody that came out and made it an amazing day. I had an awesome time and an awesome time. Also, pay attention. I want you guys to go back on to our Forest Park web site, and it is going to give you the correct locations to go and vote. Go back on the poll on our site, Forest Park, our Forest Park website, and it will give Forest Park residents the correct facilities to go to vote. Ward 2, your sites are the Senior Center and at the library. So please pay attention. Tomorrow is the day, okay? You guys have an amazing night, an amazing continuous week. You guys get out there at the polls. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Always appreciate seeing you all as well as our staff coming together. Just keep it in mind what Ms. Gunn mentioned about the lack of access to resources, keep that in mind. Make sure we are checking in with our neighbors. If you need any resources, please reach out to me. I've been in contact with a few of the local pantries. I know the Rock Church is solid always with their community food giveaway here in Forest Park. And Gateway also, thank you, Councilwoman Gunn. So we will be having a festival this Saturday honoring everybody with the Day of the Dead. Excited about that event. I also met this morning with a lady that does yarn classes, so I'm excited to bring it to the senior center. I don't know how to do that, so we're gonna be doing that. Yeah, it's yarn. I don't know what it's called, but crocheting, I think, knitting. Yeah. So excited about that. And Ms. Thomas, thank you for sharing that. We're gonna follow up with that since you are in my ward. We're gonna make sure that you have all those available payment options and you're not hit with any of those fees. I know that Councilwoman James takes that very serious in her role as the URA chair. And yeah, just thank you, everybody. These are difficult times for a lot of members in our community. So just, be on the lookout. We got to take care of each other. Listen to your neighbor, just see what the needs are and know that there's resources and we have, access to a lot of these things. So just take care of each other. Thank you, the staff again. And anything y'all need, just let us know. God bless. And thank you, Carl, for stepping in. You did a good job.
Yes, just want to kind of piggyback off what some colleagues said. As far as voting, there was some misinformation that was put out, and I don't take it lightly because these are people's right to vote. And people get discouraged very, very easily. And so if you are not sure, make sure you find out exactly where you are supposed to vote, because it was not right on the city's website. And as soon as I received the information, I let Chief Clemens know. But please, please exercise your right to vote, please. So tomorrow, if you haven't already early voted, make sure you get out to vote. Also, Wellness with Wells will start back on November the 11th, and I need it because I don't picked up the pounds, and so we haven't been doing anything. But with Wells will be back on November the 11th, and it'll be every Tuesday, at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the gym. And the turkey giveaway. So I know we had 2 flyers that went out. One was that we were asking for donations for the turkey drive, but one person stepped in and said, I don't have to worry about that. The community doesn't have to worry about that. And they're gonna donate 100 turkeys for the turkey giveaway. And so I just say when people see the need, there are needs in the community and they see that you're trying to assist and do the right thing, they don't mind helping you. And so last year we gave out almost 300. So the goal is always more. So if you want to donate, you can donate here at City Hall with Council Aides, Mr. Henry and Ms. Tanisha Dixon. And the community closet, again, every third Friday from 12 p.m. to 2 at the council building. And I also want to give a shout out to OT. I say Officer Thomas OT, because he had a community giveaway. And in this community giveaway, there were a lot of things. And I have the community closet, and so I like to attend things like that that actually benefit my community. And so I just want to say thank you for doing what you do in our community. And you were doing it before, so it's nothing new, but you were doing it before. And I just want to say thank you for actually giving back to the kids of our community, the people of our community. And I actually took me a few things too. So thank you for giving back to me. So thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed night.
Yes, ma'am. I also want to thank everybody for coming out. And I had a little misfortune over the weekend, but I had a friend pass away, and I was really proud of how our public service people handled it, our fire department, our police department. I was really amazed. I hadn't been out with them or around a situation where they you really observe how they function. And I was really amazed at the professionalism and the way that they handled themselves at that situation. So I want to shout out to them and thank them and let everybody in Forest Park know that you have a #1 police and fire department. And I guess Mr. Pinch is sick. I was gonna call on him, but, I want to tell y'all something. I'm sort of in a hurry, tomorrow's my 59th wedding anniversary and, my wife said, if I wanted to get in on it, you better come on home.
Well, on that note, meeting adjourned.